What's up, y'all? Welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesday. It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. Sorry if you've seen the previous video. A little bit of altercations, but malfunctions, computer malfunctions, must we say. So today is Wednesday, y'all. It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. How y'all doing today? We're supposed to be doing vision boards today, and we're not doing vision boards. Today we are doing dining. Thank you to my viewers. Everybody like, subscribe, chime in for more. So we were supposed to be doing vision boards today. We're not doing vision boards because unfortunately the day took me on a shift that I was not prepared for. So again, I am not prepared and I apologize. But we here is the accountability for me. I show up for me so nobody else has to. I gotta definitely figure out what be going on with that OBS. But anyway, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Nate Star. My name is Tanea. Some know me as Tanea, some know me as Nate Star. This is Wine and Dine Wednesday. Wine and Dine Wednesday is a support group. We do this for women. I'm trying to provide a safe space where you could come, you could talk. I want it to be feedback. I would like everybody to participate. I was trying to do vision boards this week. We are doing every third Wednesday of the month. We're going to do entrepreneurship. This is the third. This is not the third Wednesday. Is it? Got me going crazy. Is it the third Wednesday, y'all? Like I said, this month took me on a drift. It is the third Wednesday. The first was the first Wednesday. Today is the third Wednesday. We're not doing entrepreneurship. Well, I guess we could talk entrepreneurship. Like I said, we were supposed to be doing vision boards. We're not doing vision boards because the day took me on a drift. So I'm gonna actually do that next week. I'll be a lot more prepared. Um, if you was looking at last week, Wine It's on Wednesday, unfortunately the sound went out. I'll give a review of what that was about. So we were talking sickness and awareness. If you know me, you know I have a son. My son was born with congenital heart disease. If you don't know what that is, we'll dive into that conversation another day. I also have a friend that has the same condition. So, she came on. You might know her. Her mother's Mama Jones. Her brother's Jim Jones. And, Mama Jones surprised us and jumped in with us. But, she came and she talked about, you know, how it feels to deal with that, how we support women, how was a lot of women dealing with these type of things. Y'all see me, I'm in and out of my seasoning cabinet. Like I said, we dining, but that was basically a drift of last week. So you might see me smiling and talking in a lot of videos, flicking different pages because that's what it was. And I wanted to give her flowers because she shows up for me every day. She sends messages out to hundreds of people, while she's dealing with her own situations. Even right now, she's in a hospital and she's still texting and calling people. So, I definitely wanted to shout her out and I wanted to share with the world what my son is dealing with and, how it impacted me. So, I'm going to do that episode again. We'll have a retake of that at a later time when everybody's available and everybody could participate without the malfunctions. Um, we dining today, y'all. Again, welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesday. If you're chiming in, please make sure you like and subscribe to the bottom. So I don't think I ever really said that Wine and Dine Wednesdays is supposed to be about self-love. So when I came up with this, it was me in a challenge of, finding myself, loving myself, and how to really feel about certain things and certain people. And I needed support. That support was hard to find, and it was slim to none when it came to me. So, I definitely love giving this energy back to the community, back into the people. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs somebody. Support is free, and it's the hardest thing to find. So that's why we're here. This is part of my entrepreneur journey because I started out as a nonprofit business, and that nonprofit turned into a for-profit business because I went to an entrepreneur class, and my instructor told me, like, it's cool to have a nonprofit, it's cool to give back, but if you don't have no money to give back, then what you really doing? How are you really going to build your foundation with no money? And so that's what led me into my other phase of my life, which brought me to logistics. So I am a freight broker agent. If you don't know what that is the person that connects shippers and carriers together so we can move these loads. When I say move these loads, I mean like all the products that you see in the stores that you might get delivered to your house. Some way, somehow in the supply chain, it has to be moved, it has to be transferred. Excuse my dryer, I hear that too. But I'm the middleman basically. That's the role I'm supposed to be playing. I play many roles. I'm an artist, I'm a mother, I'm a cook. That's why we dining right now. We're making some turkey burgers today. So y'all see me in the kitchen. When we dine, you're gonna see the kitchen background. When we whining and we just talking, vibing, y'all gonna see me in a different background. So today, this is what it is. I gotta feed my family. And the day took me on a whirl that led me to be in the kitchen at 7 o'clock. I have another occasion at 8 o'clock. So like I said, today is going to be short and sweet. Again, I do this every week, every Wednesday, and I'm doing it for me. It's the accountability. It's me showing up for me. I don't know who's watching this, who might need this, just to know a little bit more about me. I'm a mother of two. I have a fitness journey I'm on. I just recently had a baby. I gained over almost 100 pounds, I want to say. I gained almost 100 pounds having my baby, and that was a challenge for me. I'm still dealing with it daily, but I am working out. I am losing weight. I am happy with where I'm headed and where I'm going with this journey. So, feel happy. Feel free to join me. Anyone and everyone is an open door. I'm trying this new burger thing. The dollar store, they always have something. I don't know how happy I am with it. It's going to make some thick burgers. I know that. Look how thick that burger is. I don't think I want my burgers that thick. I might just have to stick to the regular pat and go. I don't know. I'm always making burgers on here, but turkey burgers this week. Last time I made a burger, it was a beef burger, and turkey is definitely way more healthier. So we're doing turkey burger today. That patter thing is not going to work for me. So this is Wine and Dine Wednesday. Again, welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesday. If you're just joining us, please like and subscribe to follow up for more videos. We talk on entrepreneurship. So, when you jump into entrepreneurship, everybody's like, oh, you should just go start your business, get started, do what you have to do. Yes, that's true. But one thing I'm going to tell you that they don't all the time is don't quit your 9 to 5. What you do is you keep your 9 to 5 to provide the money to support your entrepreneurship or your business or whatever journey that you're on. And then once that business is accumulating enough income and revenue, once you are getting overhead enough to support yourself and your family and be comfortable, that's when you could quit your 9 to 5. Don't just jump out there and quit your 9 to 5 because you never know what these times could bring. And you want to make sure you still have some type of money to fund your business, to fund your house, to make sure you still have a roof over your head, food in your stomach, and stuff of that sort. You know, um, Bringing it back to what I was saying, I don't think I really mentioned too much that, this is more self-love focused. Like, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your life. That's how you're going to know where you're going, where you're headed. Everybody's looking for love, looking for a man, looking for friends. The more you love yourself, the more that stuff is just going to come. It's going to flow. What's up, baby? Hey, Mom. I said, what's up, baby? That's my son, y'all. So rude. He don't say excuse me or nothing. He just want me to stop what I'm doing and talk to him. But that's my baby boy. I love him so. But again, I do this every Wednesday, each and every Wednesday. This is accountability for me. I show up for me so nobody has to. And I'm showing up for you too because everybody needs somebody. And it's not easy to ask for help. It's not easy to tell people what you're going through. This is that space. Some people need to be encouraged. Some people need to be motivated. Some people need just that ear, someone to talk to, someone to listen. And, it's not always about giving feedback. I would love y'all to give me feedback. Drop in the comments what you would like to talk about, what you would like to hear. If you would like to sign up for the private Zoom, just click my link tree. Register for the private Zoom. We don't have any special guests or anything going on today, which is fine with me because I said I'll do this for me every week, each and every week. But If you're not watching live, then you definitely want to be part of the private Zoom. It's going to get entertaining. It's going to get spicy. I usually have a little bit of music. We're not doing no music today. Like I said, today was a day. And, I'm just trying to be there, support myself, support my family, talk about my journey. I would love for y'all to watch my journey and follow me. And this is why, again, I come live as well. Even when nobody shows up, I'm always going to show up because it's the consistency for me. If I could do this 21 times, I feel like I'm breaking a habit or I'm building new habits of a new mindset. A lot of this is focused around mindset, environment. You have to change your mind and change your environment to really succeed, to get where you're going, to accomplish the goals that you might not acknowledge. I want to talk about entrepreneurship. Is not easy. It's very hard. It's very challenging. It's very tempting. And what I am going to say is always pat yourself on the back. Make sure you always stop and acknowledge what you're doing or what you've done. Always look at the little accomplishments as well as the big ones. What I am going to say is, nobody's perfect. And it was not always easy. But, I was in a class one day and, I'm a certified freight broker. I just mentioned that to y'all. I have my license, but I don't have a bond. So, I work as an agent. I have an agency right now. And when I was in a class, I was talking to this guy. I was telling him, who I was, introducing myself. And he looked at me and he was like, listen, I need you to stop. And I need you to understand that what you've done, a lot of people haven't done yet. A lot of people can't say that they are a certified freight broker. They don't have that knowledge and education that you have. So, you have to accept and acknowledge that that's an accomplishment for you. And I really didn't look at it like that. I really shocked myself like, huh, what? Like, well, I feel like I ain't all the way there if I'm not all the way a brokerage. And he was like, that doesn't even matter. The fact that you have that certificate, you took that step and you completed the course to gain the knowledge to put yourself into the field of where you're trying to go. That's an accomplishment. And I was like, you know what? I never thought about that. And so that's what makes me want to talk about, make sure you always count yourself in. Don't count yourself out. Always acknowledge the little things, the small goals. Even if it's just you woke up today and you started, you wrote down your goals. You picked up the phone and you made a call, or you know you did a little 5 minute, 10-minute workout. If working out is your thing, go work out. You don't got to work out 35, 45 minutes every day. Start slowly. Do a little 5 minute, do a little 10 minute, just get started. One thing with entrepreneurship is everybody wants to be perfect. Everybody wants it to be a certain way or look a certain way. And a lot of people don't pursue their dreams because of that. They want it to be that perfect look of what they think is perfect. And there's never going to be no perfect time. It's never going to be an easy time. It's always going to be a challenge. But as long as you get up and you get started is one of the most important things. I'm dropping down my whole situation over here. The most important part is getting started. I wouldn't say the most important part, but one of the important things is getting started. Get up, get started, show up for you. Pat yourself on the back when you make the small accomplishments. Even pat yourself on the back when you make the big accomplishments. Sometimes life takes sacrifice and change. Like, I'll be real with y'all, I used to smoke weed. I was smoking heavy all day, every day. It was a lifestyle that I loved and I lived. And then I realized, like, that was holding me back. And why I say that was holding me back? Because I knew I wanted to stop. My heart was telling me to stop. People was telling me to stop. It's like God was screaming at me. If you don't stop, you're never going to make it. And the day I stopped, the more I started seeing myself accomplish more. The more I see different type of doors opening. And we might not be your thing. Excuse me for being transparent, but you might be a drinker. You might be into other things. With no judgment here. But at the end of the day, I knew I had to stop in order to accomplish my goals. And when I did stop, I did see a lot of doors opening, a lot of different opportunities falling on my lap and into my plate. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful that I was strong enough to do something that I wanted to do. I'm glad I was able to make a change in my life for better. God is moving me, and I'm with the shift. I accept the shift. I'm proud of the shift. I'm not gonna let no environment or no people, what nobody's doing or what no trend is. I'm not gonna let that change me. I'm not gonna let that sway me. And I'm happy with that. Every day is baby steps. It doesn't have to be a big goal every day, as long as you're doing something, taking baby steps. It works. It works. Um, I'm really gonna have this really short today, really short and sweet. This is Wine and Dine Wednesday. Every week we're gonna have a different topic and a different conversation. Let me know what kind of topics you want to talk about. Let me know what you would like to see, what you would like from me, what you would like to hear. I'm transparent. I'm real. I wear my heart on my sleeve. This is Wine and Dine Wednesday. Support is free, and it's the hardest thing to find. So I'm here supporting people. I'm here supporting me. I'm trying to be the change I want to see in my community. I want the financial security for my community. This is why I'm on my entrepreneurship journey. I'm an artist. I'm a chef. I'm a mother. I'm a logistics agent, and I'm on a mission. And my mission starts with me, self-love. I have to love myself and love what I do. And this is my passion, pouring into myself. It helps me grow. It helps me acknowledge my steps. It helps me acknowledge the growth. Sometimes, you never see it. People always tell me they proud of me and they proud of what I'm doing. And, I never really understood why, because we always have that self-doubt, we always have that self-discouragement, and that's something that's going to change. I'm proud of me. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up for you. This is Wine and Dine Wednesday. I think this is probably one of the shortest videos I did, or the second one anyway, but sorry for last week. Unfortunately, we had technical difficulties. I'm going to either do a voiceover for that video, or we're going to re-record. I'm going to bring my guests on again, and we'll talk about that one more time, just to bring that awareness to the community, just to provide that opportunity for mothers and families and people to express how they feel or what they're going through and share their stories. I apologize for this week. One thing I know about recovery and domestic violence and healing is, you got to stop being sorry. I'm sorry that I'm sorry, but I apologize again for this week, because it was supposed to be a vision board party. But listen, everybody get prepared next week. We're going to have our boards and our magazines, our glue sticks, our tape, whatever you need. We're going to have a vision board party. Woo! Y'all come prepared. If y'all not prepared, y'all gonna watch me put all my visions, all my thoughts on a board, and we gonna build it. Because they say when you see it, you say it, you hear it, you believe it, it comes to life. And I'm hearing it, I'm feeling it, I'm saying it, but now I gotta see it. So I'm gonna create that for me, and I would love you guys to join me. We're gonna push that back to next week. Today was Wine and Dine Wednesday entrepreneurship segment. I talked a little bit about my business. I'm a logistics agent. I talked a little bit about this Wine and Dine Wednesday. This is my nonprofit I'm pouring out to the community. Um, Thank you guys for joining again. It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Until next week. Love y'all.